meant to keep us out of the paint. And it wasn't just Dwayne, it was pretty much everybody except for LeBron. And we just weren't able to get into our normal rhythm. We're a very good offensive team, and we weren't able to display it in this series. So you have to credit the Spurs.
And he never made injury an issue or anything like that. But physically, was he just less than what?
You'll have to ask him. He's not going to make an excuse. He wouldn't want me to make an excuse. Nobody at this time of year feels great. It's about competition and just trying to find a way, and their team found a way.
Tim, all the way in the back.
All the way in the last row. Tim Reynolds, Associated Press. I just walked in, so I apologize. What was the message to the guys in the room? And, after all the good and bad in the last 4 years, can you kind of summarize just what you personally are feeling right now as well?
Well, the message was pretty brief, but it was a little bit of what I just mentioned, that you can't be so jaded. Even though we don't feel this emotion right now, you can't be so jaded that you can't appreciate what this team has accomplished. To be able to make it to the finals, for the majority of us to be able to do it 4 straight years, it's a big disappointment feeling like this. It's an incredibly empty feeling, but it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen very often, and unfortunately, sometimes you're not going to be able to get the job done. I trust the character of our group, that there'll be a benefit from this. And at some point during the summer, what I mentioned earlier is I'm sure we'll all be able to step back and realize that it was a heck of a year, even though the pain we're feeling right now.
Jeff, on this right side.
Erik, beyond their shot making and ball movement, what was most frustrating? Was there something else, or did it just come down to that? And then on the you mentioned their defense. What were they doing that just didn't allow you to get to what you like to do?
Well, Jeff, I can answer both of those in the same way. We've built up, very good offensive habits. We felt confident coming into the series that we were going to be able to score. Maybe not as much as we typically are used to, but coming off of some very good defensive teams and series in the Eastern Conference, we felt we could rely on that, but they shut us out of the paint pretty consistently, and you absolutely have to credit their offense. It was exquisite basketball, ball movement, player movement, unselfish basketball, and exploiting a lot of the things we're typically strong at. Everything seemed to click at the right time for them.
Any final question for Coach? Thank you.
Okay, thank you.